Alright, here I'm going to show you how to start a fire using your flint stick magnesium bar, whatever you like to call it, and the included fire steel or an external one, which is recommended, the Swedish Fire steel, $8. Now, as you see here, I've already rigged this so that there's a lot of magnesium down in here, which this is a pretty good amount. Recommended is about a quarter size, so about half this. You see my finger, the crossing part of the knife. It's probably about a good size, but you make sure you want to have a lot. Next thing, I'll just show you how to scrape it off. You take your knife and you just do this. As you see, we're building up a lot of shavings right here. These are all the shavings right there, and then of course that just comes off easily. Once you have enough, next thing you want to do is build up some dry leaves. As you see here, we've got some dried up pine leaves which burn very, very fast, very well. Just position those around, place your tinder and kindling around the magnesium. Some dried leaves will work pretty good too. It's because you want to make sure that once that catches, everything else will catch. So you want to make sure you have a good steady supply of items and stuff like that. So all your kindling and tinder and all that necessary stuff to be positioned around. As you see there. Now the next part to this. This is very important to starting your magnesium fire. Is you want to stand at a good distance, like kind of maybe about this couple inches away from the magnesium, but you want to strike it. See, you strike the flint. I'll just give you an example of how that works. Your aim is important, as I received some advice about that not too long ago. This is like the third time trying this. You want to get pretty close up and strike it hard and forcefully, and then you might have to do it a couple times, but make sure that after you strike it, you pull back, because magnesium lights up very fast. It's very flammable. I'll try this. You see there, we sparked a little fire, and now that'll light up.
Feed it.
Huh?
Feed it. Feed it. Put some on top of it.
See how quick these dried pine leaves go up. So that's a great tinder kindling. So we don't have much else around here to throw in there, but now would be the time to add in your kindlings, such as your branches and stuff. In fact, I'll go grab a piece of wood right here. So you see here we have some. This isn't any kind of wood that you'd find out in the wilderness, because it's old fence wood, but anything will do very nicely. So just toss it up in your fire. This is just a great example of how dried pine leaves burn. It's great. It should go in your kit if you have any. So from like an old Christmas tree, it's cut down and stuff like that. This other log should be catching fire right about now. Be very careful when you're around an open flame though. This is the most successful attempt at this that I've had so far, and it just goes to show that you need a lot of magnesium to accomplish starting a fire with it, or a lighter, either one. But magnesium is great if you don't have a lighter. And see there, it didn't take very long to get all the shavings, maybe a couple minutes if you use a good knife like this Benchmade. Very sharp, and it's still sharp after striking the fire steel and shaving off the magnesium. So, and within 5 minutes tops, however long it takes you to scrape it off everything, and we'll start the fire with the fire steel. You have warm fire, you can cook food on, boil water, You're gonna want to concentrate it better though. It's not very concentrated here, and the piece of kindling that I added isn't burning up too well, but I'm pretty sure it will. Huh?
It's good.
But
Look.
yeah. So if you're gonna want to do this underground, as you see, it's in a fire pit. And what you're gonna want to do when you start this in the wilderness is dig a little hole, maybe about a foot deep. The width depends on how much kindling and tinder you use, but it's good to do that because when you shave the magnesium off, it's very light. It's like dust particles, and it'll blow away very easily, which I've learned in the past, which it sucks. Yeah, so do this underground because the wind won't affect it unless you get some weird down breeze thing. But yeah, see, it's dying down now because the pine is running out, but the log is starting to pick up, so that's pretty good. If you add a bunch of live leaves and stuff on top of it, it'll be a good signal fire. Even right now, you can't see it. Maybe you can, but there's a lot of smoke emitting from this, so it'll be a great signal fire if you add more tinder, pine leaves, and all that good stuff. So that was basically it. It takes about 5 minutes to start your fire, and then once you do that, if you supply it, you can keep it going all night. You can keep it going for days if you supply it correctly, and take care for it and all that stuff. But, yeah, that's how to start a fire with a magnesium stick. This was about $5 to $10. You can get it at Walgreens, Rite Aid, and I got mine at Rite Aid, but see, it's a Coughlin's fire magnesium stick. But yeah, and then all you need: tinder, kindling, magnesium, and a knife. And that's how to start a fire in the wilderness. Keep you alive, keep you psychologically and mentally stable, and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.